So first I'm going to do a walkthrough of Squarespace. When you log into Squarespace, first go to squarespace.com, and then this is their homepage, and you just see this login, and you can click on this to get started. It will ask you to make an account, and then you can sign up. This is the screen that you'll see. So I've created a sample website that we're going to look at today called My Fabulous New Website. And then these are all the websites that I've worked on. When I have a client, we start a website for them. I can see their website here, and I can also, then they also have their account. So we can both see the website on our dashboards. Up here in the left-hand side is your dashboard and then your domain. I'll walk you through that, how to choose a domain and how to buy one in another short video. But this video is just basically how Squarespace is set up. So you have your dashboard. You can look at it a couple of different ways. Here is the view that's more just a list. I like to see a bigger version of all the websites. And then it shows you basically which parts you have purchased and what you have on your website as far as different subscriptions. So it's kind of piecemeal. You can add different things. So I have on my coaching website, I have a domain. I also do email campaigns, scheduling, and I sell products, and then here's the website. On our new sample website, I just have the website, and then commerce comes with it, so you can set it up. So you don't have to pay anything at first. You can create a whole website, and you have access to it for 6 months before you actually have to make it live and pay for it. So that makes it really easy because you can play around with it and set it up and learn how to make your website, get it just the way you want before publishing it, and you have lots of time. Over here in the 3 dots, we have the permissions, billing, settings, etc. So under your settings, that's who owns the site and the site availability, whether it's private or public, whether you have member areas, your domains, all of this kind of the back end stuff. All right, so here you will walk through this later, but this is where you would set up your business information, your social accounts, and permissions for who will be accessing your website to work on it, etc. This little icon in the corner will always take you back to your dashboard. Here, we have the permissions. Right now, I'm the only one that can access this. This is my sample site. Billing shows you what plan you're on. And each of your sites, if you have more than one, have a different billing setup. So I can pay with each one for each one of these with different credit cards, which is kind of nice. And then also you can duplicate your website. So say you decide that you want to work on a certain template, you might think about duplicating that right away. So you have 2 websites that then you can work on one and keep one in kind of a basic state. There are several reasons for doing that. Sometimes I will duplicate a site to have a client start working on and adding information to and updating while I keep the old version just in case we want to go back to that. And you can also delete your site. So here I'm going to go to the website. You can access it here or here. And you will see on the left-hand side, the sidebar of all of the parts of the website, and then the main screen of the site itself. Up in the corner here, you have an edit button. So whenever you want to edit a page, you just click on that and you can access the page. But I'm going to walk through this first. First, your pages. So see how this will change, and you'll have your main page over here. You can always go and edit that. Again, I'm clicking on pages. This template that I'm starting with just has 3 pages. However, we can add another page at any time. There is the main navigation. That's what's listed up here in the header. And also then we have the not linked section. These are all pages that don't show in the header, but you want to have them on your site. So just keep that in mind. We will probably put pages here that won't show up in your main navigation. The design is the area where you decide on your logo, your browser icon, which shows up in the top here. This is the one that they give everyone. That's their stock little logo here, or browser icon. It's just a little cube. Some of the other basic pages where you can design your checkout page and your access denied page, etc. And then any custom pages code that goes here. But the main thing that you'll be dealing with is the site styles, which is all about fonts, colors, animations, etc. I'm not going to do that here yet. We haven't set anything up for this site, but I just wanted to show you that's where it lives, under design. Next is commerce. Squarespace always gives you little questionnaires as you first set your site up. So say I'm going to set up some products to sell on my own website. And then maybe I have an Etsy store as well. Although if I click this, they may want me to put my link in right away. But let me just try it. And you can see it's asking me to import from Etsy. So I don't want to do that yet. I can go back and unclick that. For now, I'm just going to have my products I'm selling on my own website. And that might be a certain amount of products. And sometimes you can then say whether those are digital products or services, classes, etc. I'm just going to click that for now. Let's just say 10 products for now. And then it always gives you this little checklist. So we can add products for sale, we can get paid, choose a plan if people subscribe to our website, or publish our store. I'm going to close that for now. And then this is the commerce page. It shows you all the orders you've had. Inventory are your actual products. So I need to add products. It will ask me whether they're physical, digital, or a service, or gift cards. And then you go through that process. There's all sorts of other items here: payments, checkout, customer accounts, etc. That's where your commerce lives. Next is marketing. This is where your email campaigns are. And here we are, we're getting started here. So you can just follow these questions. I'm just getting started sending emails. And if you already use MailChimp or something, you can click that. I suggest using Squarespace because it's really easy and beautiful, and people really like it. I've talked to a lot of people who use it now, and I'm starting to use it as well. And it's been really helpful because it's so simple to be attached to your mailing list. So I'm just going to click a couple of these items. I'm not sure quite how they use these questions, but probably just to gain information. And then I'm going to say my categories that describe my products: art, maybe consulting, and education. And then it will end there. So that helps them decide kind of what to show you next. So in our email campaigns, we have drafts and then your mailing list. We don't have a list yet, but if you were to add one, add your people onto your list, this is how you would do it. And then you just click back home. Okay, so now next is scheduling, and that's for if you want to use their scheduler and pay for it to create appointments. It's a really handy way to create appointments and to give people reminders for your classes or webinars or appointments. And of course, you have to pay for that separately, but it leads you through it. Analytics are where all of the information comes. Let's do a little tour really quick. It shows you the traffic that you're getting on your website. It shows you where they're coming from, where in the world they are, and which site content links people are clicking on. And then you can look up information like that. So we won't go further, but that's right away. It won't matter a whole lot, but it's good to know where it is. Profiles. Profiles are about your audience, and you can separate them out into different segments and tags so you can keep track of them. And it also shows you all of your subscribers or your customers or people who have donated to your site. You can also have that. And then there's also a sender profile, and that's you. You will set up a profile for yourself as a sender. Then the settings tab, again, is all of your business information. This business information is the one that we will talk about first, probably. And that's what you'll need to think about: your location, your email, and contact information. Then help. Squarespace has a lot of videos and webinars and a knowledge base of articles that's really helpful. So you might go in there and just poke around to see what they have. So that's your basic walkthrough of Squarespace, how it's set up and how you will be navigating through it. When we create our website, I'll come back here and go more specifically into how to create pages and get this site set up for you. You can follow along and create your own site as we go. One last thing, this is your account settings, and that is your email address and all of the information that is connected to your website. So that's all for now on the Squarespace walkthrough.